What's going on, guys? Han Yellow with another beer video, and this time I have a growler of this beer. It is from Ecliptic Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. It is an 8% ABV sour ale, dry hopped with crap, I don't remember the hops, but it's a sour ale with strawberries, dry hopped with 1, 2, maybe 3 hops. I don't remember. If I had a can of it, I totally would know because I just read it to you guys, the name. But it is called Fifth Orbit Sour Ale. I decided to pick this up in a growler because, or after trying like 2, 3, 4, I think 4 different beers, decided to pick this up out of the, the IPA, the barley wine, the stout, I think another IPA. Decided to pick this because I wanted to branch out, try new things, and try getting into sours because I drink stouts, barley wines, and IPAs all the time. Maybe not barley wines, but the other two all the time. So I wanted to branch out and get something that I don't normally get. And this is actually pretty good. Sours are like a hit or miss for me. I don't mind them. It's just I feel like they lack in flavor because some of them are so tart. But I kind of like this one just from the little taster because you can't commit to an entire growler without trying it first. So it was pretty good, and I good enough for me to get a growler of it. And the other beers were like, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's just a stout, it's just an IPA. But I got this, and the color is really nice too, man. Let's hope it doesn't like explode or something. I was gonna pour it off camera, but then I wanted to talk about the head it forms and all that. So, and this growler is not my insulated growler because that thing, although it keeps the beer really cold for a long time, it's hard as shit to pour out of it. So, pouring it out, this glass one, hopefully I don't spill any. There we go. I'm just gonna pour that much, you call it good. A little bit got out of the bottle there, or dripped out the bottle, but it's all good. It's not on my floor, I don't have to clean it up. I don't have to edit, which is always good. But it poured with, I'm going to say it was like approximately 3/4 of a finger. Let's just call it a finger of head. It is definitely pinkish. It is white, yellow, pink. I'm going to just say it's kind of pinkish. Dissipating fairly quickly. There's basically just a film over it now. And let's talk about this color, man. This color, let's put it away from the light for a sec. The light kind of distorts it a little bit. It is this grapefruit color, like straight up. Like if you cut open a grapefruit and the flesh inside, that's exactly what it looks like to me. It is this ruby red, pink, orange color, man. The color is cool. I like the color. I like beers that have, cool colors in it. Usually that's just sours. I'm not sure if ices have that, but usually sours have that. So that's a plus. I like cool colors, man. Cool colors in beer. Minus, the orange haze, of course. But yeah, it's just, there it is. Looks strawberry-ish. If I didn't mention, this is a strawberry sour ale, dry hopped with a bunch of other crap. But yeah, let's get the aroma. And it's 8% ABV, by the way. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier, but just in case I didn't, it's 8% ABV, which is a pretty high ABV sour to me, because usually sours are like 6 or less, or at least that's what I've seen. Something's in my eye. Alright, let's get the, oh crap, still in my eye. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's get the aroma. Oh. I didn't mean to put my mouth on that thing that time. I'm not going to edit it, I'm just saying I didn't mean to put my mouth on that. Oh yeah, this smells like a strawberry fruit concentrate drink in the best way possible. Definitely getting some weediness, some grains in there. Definitely smells sweet. Kind of, it's gonna make it sound like a bad beer because I usually, you don't associate that with beer, but it kind of sounds cough syrupy, I guess. Sweetness. That's or maybe not cough syrup, but just syrupy. It kind of smells like strawberry syrup. If that doesn't turn you away, great. I mean that in like the best way possible. Maybe strawberry jam too, like just throw that in there. Very berry forward. I don't really smell that it's gonna be sour at all because I've discussed this before. I've said it in my other videos where I when you smell a certain beer, you just know it's going to be sour. I'm not getting that in this at all. I'm actually getting something like it's a strawberry IPA. But it totally isn't. It's much better than that. I've had a strawberry IPA, or milkshake IPA probably. It was horrible. But yeah, just a lot of strawberries, kind of artificial smelling. I don't believe it's made with artificial strawberries. I'm pretty sure they use actual real fresh strawberries. But let's get into a taste, man. Cheers. Mouthfeel is exactly what you expect for a sour. Very watery, thin, not thick, nothing special. Just regular sour mouthfeel. You definitely get some grassy weediness in here. Maybe not grassy, but definitely weediness. Towards the finish there, the strawberry comes through. You can definitely taste it. It's like I guess imagine like a strawberry, maybe not soda, but like just some kind of fruit drink, like just straight strawberry, no other flavors, fruit drink, and you water it down, let's say about 50-50. That's pretty much what this tastes like with the added tartness. It is tart, but it's not like a warhead. Yeah, I guess a warhead. It's not like a warhead sourness to it. It's not incredibly sour. It makes you salivate slightly, but not a ton. Definitely with the strawberries, man, it does not taste artificial at all, although it does smell like it on the nose. It is not artificial tasting. It really does taste like just strawberries. It's like they tossed a crap ton of strawberries into the brew, and you know, this is what they came up with. And although I don't drink a lot of sours, so I feel like I can't fully describe everything in a sour because I'm not too experienced with them, I suppose. But to me, this is a solid sour, man. It's 8% ABV. I'm not getting any alcohol at all. This hides it so well. 8% ABV, usually in like a double IPA, I would get some like burning sensation and going down, or like in my chest, or like, you know, you get some trace of alcohol. I'm not getting anything in this at all, like at all. And the carbonation's like perfect. It's not over carbonated, it's not under carbonated. Body's light, very crisp, refreshing. Although it's winter, it's, you know, going away from the normal drinking stouts in the winter, at least for this video. And I'm drinking a sour, but this is definitely a solid sour. I can see myself drinking this in the summer and springtime when it's really hot out. Definitely, I would pick this over a stout, man. Drinking stouts in the summer is just weird. Like, it makes me feel gross. I don't know. But this is very refreshing, very crisp. Has that like carbonation bite to it, but it's not like a soda. It's not overly done, so to the point where it kind of is fizzy, I suppose. This is solid, dude. And other than the tartness, the fresh strawberry taste, the weediness, there's not a whole lot else going on here for me. Like I said, I'm not super experienced with drinking sours. I can't really get all the little nuances out of it. If there is any that I'm missing, I'm not sure if I am or not. But this is not overly like sweet either. That tartness really balances that sweetness really well. On the nose, it smells like syrup, like strawberry syrup, like I mentioned. It is definitely not like that at all. Does not taste artificial. It's not overly sweet. That balance of tartness and sweetness definitely goes together, and it tastes just like a fresh sour, fresh, just like a really vibrant and refreshing, crisp beer. I just don't know how else to describe it. But I feel like a lot of sours like that too. This is probably one of those few strawberry beers that I actually enjoy, and I've only had a handful. There's not a whole lot of them out there, but usually they're very artificial tasting and too sweet. Anyways, man, this is Ecliptic's Fifth Orbit, 8% ABV, dry hop sour ale with strawberries. You guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, comments leave below, subscribe for more videos, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thanks for watching. Cheers.